Though there are thousands of languages spoken across the world, all human languages have one thing in common: a common origin. Linguists, anthropologists, and cognitive scientists have put forth several theories about where language came from. Though we may never know for sure how humans started speaking, several theories offer intriguing possibilities. So how did humans start speaking? Let's find out. Humans have always communicated with one another. After all, it's thanks to our communicative abilities that we're able to function in society, express our wants and needs, tell stories, and so much more. But have you ever stopped to wonder how exactly humans began speaking? Humans didn't just wake up one day and start chatting. There had to be a start to it all. And while we can only speculate as to how exactly humans started speaking, several theories offer fascinating insights into this universal ability. Let's start with the gestural theory. As the name suggests, this theory posits that language evolved from gestures and body language. After all, humans use a lot of nonverbal cues to communicate. Think about it. You could convey a lot of information without saying a word. A simple smile can convey happiness or excitement. A frown can signal sadness or anger. Body language like crossed arms can indicate defensiveness or dismissiveness. In fact, humans and many animals rely on body language and visual cues to communicate, so it makes sense that early humans may have started with a system of communication that looks something like this. The imitation theory proposes that humans started by imitating the sounds they heard in nature. Think of birds tweeting, rivers flowing, wind blowing, and other natural phenomena. Over time, humans may have started assigning meanings to these sounds, eventually developing a language. Another intriguing theory is the tool-making theory. This theory posits that language developed alongside tool-making and abstract problem-solving. As early humans started using tools and solving complex problems, they needed to communicate more effectively. This led to the development of language. Proponents of this theory argue that the cognitive abilities needed for language, such as symbolic thinking, evolved as humans developed more sophisticated tools. But which theory is correct? Well, it's possible that each of these theories plays a role in the origins of language. Each theory has its strengths and weaknesses, and no single theory can fully explain the origins of language. It's also possible that language is not solely the product of one evolutionary event, but rather a gradual process that occurred in multiple stages. Now, let us take a closer look at some of the stages that may have led to the development of language. According to some researchers, early humans used a type of proto-language. This was a system of communication that may not have had the complexity of modern language, lacking things such as grammar or syntax. Instead, it may have consisted of a few hundred words, or even just a few dozen, along with a lot of gestures. However, as early humans continued to develop cognitively, they began to use more complex communication systems. One important development was symbolic thinking. Symbolic thinking is the ability to assign meaning to sounds, gestures, or objects. For example, early humans may have started using a gesture such as raising their hand to have multiple meanings. They may have used this gesture to mean, "I want," or "I need," but only in certain contexts. Over time, humans developed the ability to use symbols more abstractly. This allowed them to communicate more complex ideas and eventually led to the development of full-fledged language. Of course, the development of language was not a straightforward process. As humans migrated to different parts of the world, languages diverged. Languages developed distinct characteristics depending on the culture, geography, and cognition of the people who spoke them. This is why today there are thousands of languages spoken around the world, each with its own unique features. While we may never know for sure how humans started speaking, the theories and research offer fascinating insights into this fundamental aspect of human society. Language allows us to communicate, express ourselves, and transmit knowledge. Without language, human society as we know it simply wouldn't exist. So the next time you chat with a friend, take a moment to appreciate this extraordinary human ability and all the fascinating theories about how it evolved. We hope you enjoyed learning about the origin of language. How did humans start speaking? If you did, please let us know in the comments below. We also hope that you learned something new and are eager to learn more about this fascinating topic. Thanks for watching. See you next time.